Here's my quick guide to attempt selection. I've got 3 tips for your first powerlifting meet. Tip number 1, and this should be a no-brainer, get a coach and have them call all of your attempts. In my experience, and if you look at basically any elite lifter, the athlete does not play a role in the attempt selection process beyond basic feedback from the previous lift. Get someone experienced who you trust who can objectively make these calls for you. Tip number 2 is don't open too heavy. You should be able to open as light as you realistically can to get on the board and still set yourself up for the highest potential third that you think you'll have on the day. I always plan for and suggest having a conservative and an aggressive approach depending on how your opener moves on the day of. And tip number 3 is keep an eye on the scoreboard. While we definitely do want to be building the biggest total we can, the goal for most people in these situations is just to win the meet or maybe jump up a placing. And you only need to total enough to do that. So remember the rule book. In the event of a tie, the lighter man wins. So for example, depending on if that's you or not, you may want to adjust your last deadlift to be able to tie your opponent and win on body weight, or beat the lighter man by the lowest increment possible, usually 2.5 kgs. Well, I hope you found this useful. If you guys like this kind of content, be sure to let me know in the comments below and I'll make more of it and in more detail. And click the link in our bio for coaching.